morning and welcome to day 3 of our Vancouver work trip. We are running slightly late today, even though we woke up earlier, just because I'm a stressy Bessie. What's new? We are wearing our brand new Star Wars t-shirt today because I put on my other outfit and I was like, this is really formal and I really don't want to wear it. Like the outfit that I planned today was a very sporty office vibe. Definitely not like going to go to market and chill out. And we're gonna go down to, I think it's called Hornby Street Dock, and then we're gonna catch the Aquabus over to Granville Public Island. We're gonna go to a market. We know I love a market. There's food, there's crafts, there's arts apparently, and there's little shoppies. Might do a little bit of work and then, you know, see where the day takes us. We do have to be in the office today by like 3 o'clock, so I'll probably head over there about 2:30 because we're gonna do a walkthrough of the event space for tomorrow, which I cannot film for obvious reasons. We'll see if I can just snap some photos. So let's get going because I need to be caffeinated. So this is the Aquabus ferry dock and it's rainbow, which is really cute. I think we're just going to be going over there. Like it's a short little trip, but I think I'm gonna get like the day pass because it's like 20 Canadian dollars and I can go all the stops. And if I go all the way down the creek, then I get to basically Gastown, and I won't get to Gastown anyway for the Chinese gardens. So that's what I'm thinking.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're shy of deckhand today, right now. Your return or yours? Day pass. 2 day pass. 2 senior day pass.
And that is where we're headed. Right there. The Lick Market. Sorry, what is this? Keep your pals safe and comfy while you shop or stop for coffee. What? Why bring the dog then? Guys, look at this view. Look at this view. It's so crazy because like Sydney was surrounded by water, and you don't really get these kinds of places like little market, you know, and also not just overrun with people. Like if they were to put up a food market like this in Darling Harbour or Circular Quay, chaos, absolute chaos. So we got just a regular butter croissant because I don't want to fill myself up on the first stop. I can see there are so many food places out there, and I don't want to like grab a sandwich now and be like, I'm full. But I do need caffeine. So this is a toffee nut latte, love, and no dome lid. Oh my god, that is so sweet. Croissant done. I mean, it's a small croissant, but let's figure out where we're going. Oh shit, this place is huge. Look at that. This is where we are now, right? Look at this whole place. I was just here for the bloody market, but it is a whole ass island. They were not lying. Why did I think they were lying? It's gonna be me attempting to zoom in post-production. But like all the way out there on the horizon, forest, mountain, boats. When I tell you that I cannot wait to go up to Carl's Mountain on that skyliner, like seeing it yesterday when we were at dinner, like the actual vastness of that mountain, I was not aware. I was ignorant. I was a fool. Is that Vegemite for $16.95? That's insane. Bloody hell, next time I come to Vancouver, I'm just going to bring a whole suitcase of Vegemite and resell it. mean, there's 6 of them, but someone's gone and painted 6 silos, and you can see it from the Aquabus. So I'm hoping that when I leave to go to the next stop, we'll be able to get a better shot. But yeah, this is like where they mix all the concrete and stuff. Pretty cool, I guess. I don't know if you can see it, but it starts all the way at the top, and then it's like a little, I don't know if you can call this a diorama, but I'll show you here how they get mixed in like the concrete truck. So it's like a nice visual representation. Could not get fresh quesadilla like this back home. You probably could, but not that accessible. Like, look at that. That's decent. I think it was like $18.90 Canadian. I was going to go eat outside, but there are signs outside that says the seagulls will eat your food. And I think it was like in the same rhyme as like she sells seashells by the seashore. Something like that, but about seagulls. So we're not eating outside because I'm hungry. I'm not sharing my food today or any other day with seagulls. The fact that there's a free table for me to just like sprawl out, get my laptop up. There's free Wi-Fi. That's nuts. I just have a nice coffee and I'm just sitting here doing work. Again, if this was available in Australia, which I guess like maybe the equivalent is like the fish market, which is a poor comparison because it's not really just the fish market, it's like they do wholesale stuff there. This is just nice. Did you guys see there's a hawk? I want to say a hawk. I don't know birds, but I think it was a hawk. There's just a hawk walking around. And now I don't want to do my work. I want to go find the hawk and take some actual photos because there's live music. I love it. So apparently these hawks are like kept in an aviary and they're brought to like markets and public areas like this to ward off seagulls so they don't steal our food, which I mentioned before, right? This hawk is called Paquito, and they use these types of hawks because they're typically less aggressive than other birds. I don't know what other breeds there are that would be more aggressive. I will say Paquito has failed in his job because some poor kid was attacked by a seagull and a whole big ass slice of pizza fell on the ground and like screaming. It was kind of funny. They're aggressive, I told you guys. Holy shit. Alright friends, time to do a little voice in Cantonese is latte, but I guess it'd be yao, which is kind of just means like a little. I actually don't know what the translation is. Let me think about it. So these are all the stops that the Aquabus go to from Granville. Obviously we're at Granville now, and then this is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and then 8th is the village, which is where we want to end up. And then we go from the village, and I think we'll just catch an Uber to the office because it's 12:34. I've had a really great time at Granville, walking around, eating, and just enjoying the sun, and just being peaceful. But I think everyone's at the office now, so I might just have to go in and mingle. I mean, I have to. I should go and mingle. Alright, is this us? We'll see. Hey, it's Singo, I think. We are currently on the Aquabus. We are headed to the village. We've just finished our time at Granville Island. It was great, it was lovely. Food good, sun good, water good. Seeing a hawk, also really cool. Getting to just, like, that is what I love about working remotely or traveling. Just like getting to go and work at amazing places. Ooh, the silos.
Any idea what this powerboat stalking your horse is doing?
So like I said, there were 6 silos that we couldn't see before. I guess these are the back of them. Pretty cool. But there's a dog. There's a dog in that boat. Again, post-production stuff. If you can zoom in on that, even if it's a little blurry, there's a dog. So we're headed to David Lamb Park, which I guess is that dock over there. We're just gonna go on a little cruise. I'll be honest, I still don't know what the actual translation is for Yelteho/Yelshuho. I think it's just like a chill ride. Like Yelteho is like, I think like driving around aimlessly, like going for a joyride. Is that correct? So Yelshuho, meaning ship, or pro is like the equivalent of just like chilling on a boat and just. I mean, I'm not the one driving, obviously, but I'm just enjoying the sights. This is that little moon circle thing. The geese were in this part. That was where we walked around the other day. So this is David Lamb Park, and that was Yale Town. This is what I'm talking about. I look real stupid. There's a pole in front of me, and I've got 2 hands off the ground, so this doesn't fall. I'm very paranoid. I'm gonna risk it for the gram, right? And that is BC Place, which is where we walked past the other day as well. Look at that. Very patriotic. I don't think we have that many Australian flags around any of our stadiums. It's mostly sponsors, actually, I think. I'll let you know the next time I go to a Bulldogs game. So this comes the part where I tell you guys that I actually forgot to film the last 4 hours of my day. So this is me back in Melbourne telling you guys what has happened. After I got off the Aquabus at the Olympic Village, I headed into the office, which was about a 30-40 minute drive because it's all the way out in Barnaby, I think. But basically, this is my first time at the EA Vancouver campus, and I do say campus because it's freaking huge. But by the time I got there, we were watching the Euros in this lobby area right near the cafeteria, which is insane. Here's a photo, but can you just imagine how insane that is to just be in your workplace by a fireplace and just watching the Euros with your colleagues? Hi.
Her name is Cookie.
Cookie. Hi, sweetie. Oh, can you smell my dog?
No camera. No.
The Euros were over, we did a huge event walkthrough about what was going to happen in the next 2 days at the campus and what our attendees were going to be doing, what they were going to be seeing, and how they were going to be moving throughout the space, which was really helpful and always really appreciative for those who are traveling to this new country or new area for the first time. But then we had to go back into the city because it was time to watch the Copa Americas because it was Canada versus Argentina. Obviously, we're in Canada, so we had a lot of Canadian colleagues, but unfortunately, Argentina won. There was a ton of food, but it got to kind of be a little socially overwhelming for me after 3.5 hours. So I went for a little walk to Sunset Beach. In case you hadn't noticed, this is 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, but the sun is currently just setting. So I literally ran out from my work event, went and got changed, and then just walked down to Sunset Beach and it was amazing. I got to walk along this whole area. I think it was pretty busy. There was a lot of tourists. There was a lot of people just on the beach, just having a good time, playing some volleyball. But of course, I'm just walking around taking some photos. I actually got this really cool shot from this section of the beach, which I'll put up on the screen now. But I genuinely was really proud of myself. But I was really hungry, and everything was closed and only pubs and bars were open, and I was just not in the mood to be in a very loud place. So unfortunately, I did go home kind of hungry. Thankfully, Pa Steph actually had bought some protein shakes and protein bars and left them in the minibar, so I actually had at least some sort of snack and food on the way home waiting for me. I'm actually really glad I got to squeeze in this night of exploring in my trip, just because I really did want to come see these sculptures. They're called the Amazing Laughter Sculptures, I'm pretty sure, and they're just these really cool bronze statues that were basically created in
the same imitation or the likeness of the actual artist. And it's apparently just a really famous spot in Vancouver. It sits at the end of Sunset Beach, which I think is actually almost to Third Beach. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, which I am, apologies. But yeah, it was really cool and the sunset's beautiful. And then I just headed home and had a snooze because it was time for work the next day.